Esports have associated health risks and injuries that can occur during training or competition. Esports player health concerns can vary greatly in the different facets of gaming, but there are 5 primary categories that seem to be the biggest concern for the majority of professional gamers. These categories are exercise, ergonomics, sleep, mindset, and nutrition. Let's dive into these issues and see what you and others can do to make yourselves healthier gamers. The majority of esports players do not exercise enough, with only 19.7% of players getting at least 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week. This might not be a surprise when you think about how much time has to go into practicing a game to become the best.
Are doing it! They need a little more!
And actually playing video games doesn't offer the most physical activity. However, there are serious risk factors at play when not enough exercise is obtained. A decrease in cerebral blood flow, which is blood flow to your brain, can lead to a decline in cognitive functions and is one of the key contributing factors to dementia and cardiovascular diseases. By exercising at least 30 minutes a day, players can expect increased health, specifically cardiac and respiratory, and even notice decreased anxiety and depression. Exercise is important for everyone, but it is even more crucial when your job involves sitting down for dozens of hours on end. Ergonomics is a term you may not have heard before, but it is just a fancy name for measuring how well a player, or anyone, fits their environment to perform tasks most optimally. This encompasses a lot for gamers, from the angle of the monitor they are focused on to the chair they're sitting in. Poor posture can lead to various physical ailments such as back pain and even carpal tunnel in severe cases. I found an extremely in-depth article on 1hp.org that I will link in the description because it will take too long to cover all of the various angles and positions that are considered the safest, but at a glance, there are probably a lot of things that most people watching this are doing wrong. Sleep is something that too many gamers find a chore, and often is the first thing to sacrifice when committing to long grinds or late night practice sessions. As a baby, you probably slept between 16 to 18 hours a day. Kids and teenagers should be around 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Adults require the least, but a healthy amount is still 7 to 9 hours, which is a far cry from what a lot of us actually obtain per night. The risks of an abnormal sleep routine are not negligible, especially in an activity where reaction times and awareness are primary aspects of peak performance.
Make that 4. Can he get the 5th as well? Yes, he can!
Not enough sleep can lead to a decrease in cognitive and psychomotor processing speeds, attention, reaction time, emotional balance, and memory, which are all extremely important in an esports competition. On a more serious side of things, sleep deprivation increases the risk for high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attacks, obesity, and even reduced immune system function. The best way to combat this is just knowing when to put down the game, preferably up to an hour before going to bed for the night, as screen exposure is commonly linked to worsened sleep. That extra game at 3 a.m. is going to do less for your performance than coming into the tournament at your peak mental ability from a good night's sleep. Your mindset in gaming is something that many people may gloss over as it is mental rather than physical, but this may be the most common area gamers become distraught in. Gaming requires concentration and undivided attention to do well, and this can lead to many players having subpar social lives, declining academic performance, or lacking personal hygiene. Many of these facets of life are considered distractions to the most devoted gamers, but lacking in these departments can lead to depression and anxiety. When you don't have options for real-life socialization outside of video games, they can quickly become your brain's only source of dopamine, and this can lead to video game dependence in extreme scenarios. It is important to set limits on the time spent gaming, and to take breaks from playing competitively to just play with some friends and relax. The fierce competition to be the best at a game can take a serious mental toll that you may not even realize is happening. Nutrition is a key component in keeping gamers healthy enough to compete. While this goes for everyone in every profession, esports is a little different than traditional sports in which people are eating for short, intense physical bouts. Gamers have to last for hours upon hours sometimes, and they are more concerned with their mental function than physical, so it is crucial to avoid things high in sugar that can lead to brain inflammation and obesity. Diets consisting of whole wheat grains, fish, beans, and vegetables are the ticket to increase cognitive function, where carbs are avoided as they can overwork your body and decrease alertness. Also, contrary to popular belief, caffeine is not considered a great choice for players looking to be at their peak performance. Water is preferred as hydration is extremely important. Thanks for watching our video, and we really hope you can utilize some of this knowledge to become a healthier gamer.